Hello, everybody. I'm back. Well, I don't think it's been that long since I did a stream. Maybe a week or something. Maybe a little less. I don't remember exactly the last time I streamed. Hasn't been that long though. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and yap too much. I'm gonna do more Tekkit. Because right now that's just kind of what I feel motivated to play. On stream, to be honest. It's kind of like what I can convince myself to play. So, that's what we're gonna play. And I'm not gonna wait too long to get into this. I've already got it set up here. I think it should be good. We're gonna do some pretty simple stuff today. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream this. Oh, look at our quarry running out there. Lovely. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's anything too crazy going on yet in the world. We got some cool stuff set up last time. You can see in the little mini map in the top right there. You know, we got a bit of a thing going, but I want a little more visual stuff happening. I want to do some different things. So we're gonna tackle some of these. We're gonna get another portal set up to explore some nether stuff. Because, you know, some really cool stuff we can do with that. We're going to decorate. My. Oh. I wonder if it's... I think... Oh yeah, I adjusted the volume a bit, I think. It's my bad. Oh, it's like nighttime. There we go. I adjusted it to where it like was before, I think. But maybe not. Well, it seems about the same. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it's so... weird. Oh, yeah. Okay. Huh. Well, we can adjust the music a little, I suppose. Unless people like the music. Anyways. But yeah. So I think today we're gonna focus on some more basic things again. Since we spent like the whole last stream doing, well, mining, but stuff with machines. The next big project with machines is going to be figuring out some renewable energy for some of the other machines. Over there, so we can put all our coal and stuff into things like the quarry, keep that running. And I guess torches and stuff. Although I also have some interesting ideas to save on some torches here as well, because we don't want to litter torches everywhere if we can help it. But yeah, nether portal, we're going to get one of those set up, I think. Pretty sure I even have the obsidian for that, if I remember. We might set up the rubber tree farm, I'm not sure yet. But I'm thinking especially probably bridge decoration, and maybe if we get to it at the end, maybe I'll decorate the mine a bit too. Do I have anything left here? No. So yeah, we got some really cool stuff here. We got some waypoints here to help us, you know, move around and remember where things are. So this was one of the things we played with last time here, was our node generator connected to a macerator and extractor here to get rubber and like the dusts from ores. So that was cool, but we want to, like I said, eventually get renewable energy to make like little, I guess, machines out of these, some proper like machines. Which would be really good, especially the macerator, where I can just dump ores into a chest and have it spit out ores, and maybe even smelt them. I'm not sure yet. But for now, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I want to start with. Maybe the portal, like figuring out where to put the portal, because I don't want the portal to be too. Yeah, we learned last time that the whatever it was, I keep forgetting what it was. That we can't plant it like normally, which is interesting. I've got a lot of chickens now. Good stuff. I might have to set up like a machine to cook the chicken, because I know that you can make something like that in just basic Minecraft. If you get enough chickens, which I might have to do for this, which might sound a little cruel, but you know, I need food. Mostly surviving off of bread and random pigs we kill out in the wild. So, but yeah, and we got some pads set up and stuff, and I'm thinking everything's looking pretty nice. Let's go. You know, let's go see the quarry again. That was one of the big things we built last time, was the quarry, which I think looks pretty deep. And I wanna take another look at this bad boy. Oh yeah, there we go. Look at all the cool random stuff this thing's collecting for us here. I'm just gonna keep going, and I should really be careful because it's gonna start getting dangerous if I accidentally fall in. But yeah, hopefully that'll get us some nice resources. This quarry is, of course, probably temporary. I'm sure we'll either relocate the quarry to a different, larger area, or make another one and leave this here, you know, here. I'm not sure, but yeah, for now this will be good enough. It's not, you know, the amount of coal we put in it should last for at least a little while. Oh yeah, no. Thanks for just dropping in just to say hi. I'll do my best to have a good stream. Thank you for dropping in. You have yourself a good evening as well. Oh. Yeah, okay. I just don't know what I want to start with. Like I said, I think maybe just picking a spot from the portal is good enough for now. It's hard because... Thank you. Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, nether portals for me are so weird because, like, I don't know what to do with them ever. Because it's like, especially right now, because I don't know where the focal point of the base is going to be. I'm guessing it's going to be around this area. You know, like, I'm guessing that I'm going to want it somewhere in this, like, area here, because I'm guessing this is going to be the middle of this starting place here with the house and everything. But I don't know where a good place to throw the portal itself would be. Maybe just, like, over here somewhere a bit, a little out of the way. Because, like, I doubt I'm going to have anything coming over to here and into the forest per se right now. Like, I can't imagine I'm going to come over into this area and, like, do anything crazy. At least not anytime soon. So if we just literally just... But I do plan on expanding over around here and having this be all farms and stuff. And eventually some machines dealing with the oil stuff here and having some oil bits and things maybe out this way, sure. So having the portal kind of be here, and then I can have the pads leading out to this half, or having it be like a straight shot to go over to where the mine and the house and some this other stuff is, and follow along this way to end up over in this area of with whatever machines get set up over here. That could be good. Maybe. Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me. So let's do that. let's just set up a temporary pool. I'm not going to do anything fancy with it in case it needs to get moved later. I can always decorate later or whatever if I need. I'm going to get 10 of these. And should I put just a random block to decorate it with, I guess? Maybe? Perchance? I don't even know what. I don't think I have. Maybe just the marble. Maybe it's just the marble. Oh, that's a good point. Do I have any flint? I do. Where's my iron? There you go. I'll make a flint and steel as well. Okay. Yeah, first thing we'll do is just set up this nether portal. And I'm thinking again that this path will go along here. So this is kind of like the midpoint. So we could just probably throw it like, honestly, even just like that. Honestly, I think that even in itself would be fine just for now. Right? Like, that's not too weird. Right? I think, I don't know. Sure. We'll go check that out in a bit. I don't actually, flint and steel is one of those things I feel like I should just keep on me. Just cause I don't want to lose the wrench. So we'll leave it all in here. Actually, that was where that marble should have gone. The wrench can just go in, like... Actually, I don't really know. I feel like I should have a spot, maybe, like a chest up here for, like, tools. Or something. My lordy. The weather stuff is going a little crazy. Okay. Yeah, let's have like a chest for like tools and stuff. Like, is there any, like the tree tabs I'm not too worried about. Like shears, you know, maybe the hoe. Maybe some of my arrows. Well, no, arrows can stay in the, well, actually, yeah, I don't have a bow yet, so I don't know. You know, like the tree tap I'm not too worried about because they're super easy to make. And I'm not just going to need to carry one on me or anything. But like little tools and things, because I'm gadgets, we'll keep in here. Now we should be moving, but there we go. Yeah, I don't know how long this stream will be either. It'll be completely open. It might be slightly short. It might only be a couple hours instead of like a 3 or 4 hour one. We'll see how I feel. There's eventually I want to put a different lighting system. I want to turn some of these torches around here into like lampposts. Where the whoopee questions at, gang? I don't know. I don't think. Actually, well, now you got me curious. I'm sure you were just saying that as just like a random thing, but now I'm curious if there's. No, there's not. Well, unfortunately, whoopee questions not in the pack. Truly devastating. No, but in the latest snapshot, you can make it. Wait, can you really? That's kind of funny. That's hilarious. I didn't know that. I knew you could make like the seeds, but I didn't know you could make like whoopee questions. That's really funny. Oh, but uranium isn't that fun? Yeah, look at that. Okay. Pink cushions with some redstone connected to note blocks on top of oxidized. That's fun. That's cool. I love that people have already figured out how to do that. It's really funny. That's hilarious. I'll have to remember that. That's great. Yeah, okay. So I'm thinking that the next thing I want to do on our list here... Actually, you know what? I need to stay organized. I didn't come in with enough of a plan. Every other time I've come in with like a steadfast goal. I didn't really have one this time. That's my bad. Do you want to do some rubber tree stuff? Or do you want to decorate the bridge? I'm thinking maybe rubber tree farm could be okay. We're gonna need lots of rubber, so it's not gonna need to get done sooner or later. And we've got a couple of saplings here, so silver lime sapling. Oh, that's that stuff. Okay. Alright. I'm thinking we can use some of this cobblestone that we're getting all of for now to make this tree farm. Just for now. I'm thinking the tree farm should go over here somewhere. In fact, maybe it should even... I don't know if it's weird or not for me to think this, but it could even go, honestly. Like, just kind of right here next to the friggin' portal, maybe, like, just fill up this area. It's a good flat bit of area here. Alright? Like, I just need a spot where I can... Yeah, this will work. Yeah, let's just clear up this area here, and we'll make this into a suitable place for a rubber tree farm. At least for now. We can always expand it later if we need, or build a bigger one, like a proper tree farm somewhere if we need. But for now, we just need enough that we can kind of grow some of the trees. You know, like we just need to be able to give ourselves a semi sort of constant supply of rubber if you keep growing and chopping down rubber trees for a bit, that we can extract and, you know, get the rubber stuff for cables and bits. I think that's really the only goal here right now, and I think this should be good enough for that. So yeah, okay. So this will be the pathway probably. So we could literally just have it even like start here. First sort of node. I don't know exactly the growing range of things, but I'm gonna assume that you can grow them 2 blocks apart. That's gonna be the hope. And do we think 5 and then do that a couple over? Do we think like somewhere between 20 to 25 maybe will be enough? 25 to 30-ish will be enough trees for like a single haul of, you know, these things? Probably, right? For now, for what we're doing. Man, the chickens are really freaking annoying right now. It should be good though. I have to turn it on at some point. Yeah, I'm thinking that'll be good enough, surely. Alright, that's 25 right there. Well, we could do a couple more if we wanted. Yeah, I could take out a little bit of that there. Or we could save that space for something else that isn't a big tree farm. But I guess the more the better, probably. That's probably good, right? Another 2 spawns. That should be fine, I think. I'm gonna need some more slat. Oh, no, I messed this up already. Ooh. Slight legs like that. Yeah, I messed this up already. Okay, hold on. There we go. You know, it looks a little silly, and it's gonna look a little silly, honestly, no matter what like, I'd have to do some stuff with it. But again, I'm not here to make everything look absolutely perfect or anything. I just... cobblestone's just a material we have just a lot of. And so that's what I'm choosing to build with. I've got tons of it. It's, you know, it's cheap, it's cost effective. It might not look amazing, but hey, whatever. If it gets the job done, that's good enough for me. This right here isn't meant to be a pretty base necessarily. The house I made look nice because just for fun, honestly. But, and you know, we're gonna decorate some parts of this base, and maybe this stuff will decorate at some point, but I mean, you know, I'm trying not to worry about decorating the machines and the farms and stuff too much, because, you know, this stuff is all... There's a chance some of this might get moved and rearranged, or, you know, some better stuff might come in and we might not even need these farms at some point anyways. We might need this, you know, maybe we'll get some sort of other way to get lots of rubber other than cutting down trees. I don't know. I doubt it, but like, you never know. I'm also thinking this might not be... I don't know if this is necessarily the smartest. I could have just done this on the floor instead of having this raised up. Maybe it might have made it easier to walk through. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Maybe I should have done it like a floor instead. So you can walk through like a row. You know, like take out these middle parts. Could have dug out, right? Okay, do you think I should do that instead? Should I put this more into the floor instead, like move it like one down, like a thing, so I can walk through it easier? Do you think? You think it would look better that way? Okay. Okay. Or the other thing we could even do too is have the if we leave it like I don't know how to explain this. So leave these parts raised and then just have like a floor like this go through. And then it would be like you could walk like aisles you could walk down. Would that look good? And then we just like things, or should I just do it all like straight like in the ground? I don't know. Let's sleep on it here. I guess there's nothing saying we can't play with the time, but like think about it a bit. I guess it doesn't hurt to do a little test. Not like we have a shortage of cobblestone to about this kind of stuff anyways. Although I wouldn't even mind hiding some beauty like this, and then it kind of gives like a little, like almost like a little boundary to it, or you can even leave it like that and then plant all the trees this way, you know. And then maybe have like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, I think that looks okay. Well, we might as well try it, and then if it doesn't look that great, we're halfway to putting it all on the ground anyways. What was I saying before? Oh, about the decorating stuff. And it's not like later I can't come back and decorate anyways if I don't want, to be fair. The current goal is just to get the farm up and working. We can always come back and decorate it later, just like the mine and the bridge and stuff, like. So, it's not like that's like off the table per se, it's just we're gonna unfortunately have to do probably some more mining, because I realized that quarry actually isn't gonna collect too many diamonds, probably, at least not for well, not even at all. We're gonna get lots of other stuff, which is great, but yeah, the diamonds might be a bit questionable. I realized I would have had to make a lot bigger of an area, I think. Oh well, it's fine. We can still do some manual diamond mining, I suppose. It's not my favorite, and it's one thing I was sort of, to be honest, still kind of hoping to avoid, because I don't know, but I'm sure at some point we'll find a way to get diamonds. There's probably ways to make it, or like I said, if we could make like a mining drill or something, even maybe if we could get a good way of charging stuff, that could even be pretty. Oh, well, hello there. I didn't know that. Okay. I forget stuff comes out of portals in this game. I'm gonna choose not to worry about it too much. It's probably fine. As long as nothing crazy comes through the portal, I'm not that worried about it. At some point I might have to make a loop or something. I don't know. God, this looks, maybe it'll look better once we get in some of these pads in, and it's, you know, not just, oh, crikey. I could use the slabs, I suppose, for the floors, but I just really don't mind using the cobble. Oh, this is gonna break like the whole shovel. That is crazy. Yeah, so I'm thinking about it a lot recently, but I think I want to do 1 or 2 more streams of this, and then I might try throwing a second little, if I feel like it, I might throw a second little series into the mix as well, or like a second I still haven't, I'm juggling a couple of things I want to do, but I'm having trouble picking one. Unfortunately, I'm a little bit indecisive that way, I suppose. And honestly, well, we'll see. I'm going to do a couple more of these and we'll see if we want to. I might still be just really hyped to keep playing this more than anything, honestly. It's quite possible that I might just not want to bother streaming anything else, because, I don't know, so far, I've been really enjoying this. I've been really motivated to play this. Oh, this looks... Yeah, yeah, we might have to come back to this one, honestly, and try to fix it up later. This, you know, it could be a bit better. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. It's tiny bit rough. It's tiny bit rough. Ooh, some gravel. That's good. Some gravel is actually wonderful for us. Because we can use that for pads. We'll come back here. Well, we actually might as well take this right now, man. And make the pads. Isn't that just lovely? Oh my god. A little bit of coal. Oh, hey, thank you. Thank you for the raid. This is the way we help the creators now here to build his base like it's the Death Star. The Force is strong with this one. That's hilarious. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Oh my god. Our friggin' Australian engines are almost out of coal already. Holy, we're gonna have to go mining again. Hey dude, long time no stream. Yeah, it's been a while. I need to drop into your stuff more. I get notifications for all of it, but I don't I just forget to watch streams all the time. How's it going? How's it going? Oh, I need to, you know, here while I'm doing stuff. Just sort out pads. It's not a problem. Life is busy. Yeah. Stuff can be busy sometimes. Oh, shoot. This is coming back to curse me a bit. Okay. It's all good. It's all fun. Probably. I'll put one to the portal and one along the farm. I should put. Oh, we can put just slabs like that. Yeah, this'll work wonderfully, I think. Maybe, probably. It'll probably be fine. We don't need this so much anymore. We can do that. Nice name change, by the way. What made you change it? Oh, that's, that, it might sound a little bit silly, but I just got really, I didn't mind my other stream name. Be completely honest, I just got really annoyed with, having, like, 2 different names on, like, all the stuff I was playing, and, trying to keep track on what stuff was which, like, what game accounts and stuff were which name. And I just got annoyed, and I'm like, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna, most of my stuff is under this username, so I'm just gonna make everything under this username. And it just is as simple as that. I just got a little bit lazy. I'm not even gonna lie, that's the whole story right there. I don't know why I made it a bunch of different stuff before. I should have just left it. I should have known I would just get lazy later on. But, you know, I saw Droxus, I was like, no way. Yeah, I didn't do that too long ago. I don't know, maybe a couple months ago. Yeah, no, just the sloth overcoming me, for real. That's all. Oh god, I've already gotten distracted. What was I friggin' doing? Yeah, I gotta set up that chicken thing too. I'm gonna run out of bread here at some point. Oh, it's gonna start turning dark here. I should wait for the night. So how's things? Is things going well, or? All this stuff. Yeah, they're alright. That's good. That's good. Glad things are going alright. I am, oh, right, I needed to shovel. That's what I was doing. Nothing crazy, just to work, you know? Yeah, I know, I get that. Yeah, no, I'm pretty much the same, I'd wager. Nothing real exciting, at least in my opinion. Just the standard stuff, work as well, and all that funness. And then yeah, I just started up this series here. This is only like the 3rd stream I'm doing on it, but how long are you gonna stream tonight? I don't know. A couple hours probably. I don't have a like a strict idea of how long I'll stream, but I was feeling chatty, and I had some stuff I wanted to do in this world here, so like I wouldn't stream for half an hour. I'll probably go for 2-3 hours or so. I guess it just depends on when I decide I wanna, when I get tired, I guess. I need so much better inventory management than what I have. On a Thursday, Brave. Yeah, well, you know. It is what it is. I'm just full of energy, so why not? Do we? Yeah, you know, I'll go check the gravel stuff in a bit. I'll go check the quarry in a little bit to see if it has some more gravel. We'll finish putting in these rows here, and then actually put in the trees as well, so those can start growing while I'm. In fact, I actually should have put in the trees so they could have grown while I was decorating this whole thing. But then I would have got annoyed because they had to come down while I was actually trying to build this whole thing. Yes. Take care. Have fun. Oh, thank you. Have yourself a good rest of your day. Hopefully, I'll catch you soon. I'll try to remember to. I'll try to keep in mind to drop in to your streams more as well, and say hi when I'm not doing anything too crazy. Maybe I should. Oh, yeah, that just strip of grass is gonna bother me. Maybe I should. Yeah. I'll just put in a little strip of cobblestone here as well, just to tie it all together. That'll look good, I think. Well, as good as I can make this look when it's made out of entirely cobblestone. You know, it's a little. Well, you know, it kind of looks like a graveyard. I'm not even gonna lie. You know, the trees might help a bit, but there's not much saving this one. There's not much saving this one. This one might have to be like come back and see if we can fix this, you know, in post. You know, function over form, or you know, it's fine. It's fine. We're good. We can work it all out later. It's totally cool. Let's go check the quarry. Let's go see if we can get some gravel here. Hopefully there's some more to finish the. Nope, there's not. Okay, that's fine. You know, it's fine. And there's like no more coal, and the engines are almost out of coal. I was really hoping that there would just be tons of coal to throw in these things like from this, but it's not so much looking that way. It's a little unfortunate. Not gonna lie. Did I have leftover gravel in my chests? I might have done. 17. It's probably fine. It's probably enough. Probably enough. Probably enough. Probably not, actually. I'm gonna eyeball this right now and say I'm gonna be like, what, 3 or 4 short? Yeah, 3. Oh, wow. We've already got a tree grown. Okay, so will these ones grow now as well as the big issue? They're tall enough that it looks like, hopefully, as long as they all grow around that height, I can walk under them all. Through these, like, bits here and collect the resin. Okay, let's see if any of these ones around it grow now as well. Any of these 3 here. Because if they do, then we're good. Then we're awesome here for the rubber tree stuff. Got the farm stuff. Oh, okay, well that one grew, so it looks like we're good. Although it grew a little shorter, but we can still walk under it, so it's not the end of the world. Those go fast, man. The rubber trees go quick. That's crazy. Oh, this is like halfway ready to be harvested again. Yeah, okay. How does that look from here? You just see the trees, you can't even see the farm. Well, it makes sense, yeah, you wouldn't see the... Just gonna look like a bundle of trees over there. That's fun. Well, either way, that is technically the rubber tree farm built. So, that's 2 things crossed off the docket, which means we really have 2 things left and quite a bit of time to tackle them. So, do we want to do bridge first or mine first? I'd like to widen the mine first, maybe, and put in stairs. Oh, where did I just see some? Yeah, there's not very many in there. So, yeah. Okay. I'd like to do that. We'll make some more stairs here. First and foremost, we'll do that, and we can worry about the rest afterwards. That should be more than enough stairs for 2 more rows of steps, I think. I hope. Yeah, and then again, and then maybe we'll go exploring the nether a bit. That could be a good way to burn a couple hours. So maybe even get some more materials here to build the bridge. I mean, that could be cool. We could use some weird little nether material, like a nether brick or something, maybe to build the bridge. That could be kind of wacky, right? Maybe if I can remember where I found that marble in the first episode. I can't think of where I found it. I should have put a thing down to go back and find it later. Or we could use sandstone as well. We could do sandstone. I don't know, yeah, okay, that could be cool. Actually, that might look a bit better. We'll see, okay. Well, let's go, let's just widen out the area first, and we do this stuff. Then we can worry about the actual decorating of the bridge, and the mine and everything after all that. Because my idea is to maybe make it so that there's the double wide stairs, and then have like a mine cart that we can send to this, that we can fill up with items as a mine, and effectively double the inventory, and then I can just hit the button and send it up as we're walking up, and then it's essentially we can just increase the amount of time we stay in the mines. I can throw all my resources. If I bring more torch stuff, we can throw all the resources in those, and then just send it up, and then unload it basically up there into some storage or something. From mining, that's what I'm thinking we'll do. Because that's one thing I've not really done with any of my mines ever, but since it's looking like we're going to be down here looking for diamonds a lot here, at least early game, and other ores and stuff, the quarry isn't as super bust as I thought it might be. Maybe if it was a little bigger, sure, but even then it's going to take a while to get down to the point where you're getting all the really cool stuff. So I'm thinking this might be the good like play here. That's just my opinion. That's just my thoughts on it, but that's what I'm thinking we're gonna do. And this will take a couple of minutes anyways. It'll take a couple of minutes anyways. Actually, I'm gonna keep yeah. Right, there's a mine here. Is this where I got the... No, I don't think this is where I got the marble. Though, I wonder if I could find some more where there's some coal there. I should come back and explore this at some point soon. Perhaps. Man. I guess we'll see where it leaves us after, I'm feeling where we're left after doing the bridge, the mine, and exploring the nether a bit. Depending on where we are, we could even maybe start figuring out how that renewable energy situation's going. I'm thinking I probably want to make that the focus of the next stream will be the renewable energy. But you never know, we might have a little bit of time to... Okay, you know what, this is... Might as well grab this wool here. Oh my. Oh, no. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. There's a whole mine shaft here. Oh, there's all sorts of goodies in here. Okay, I don't know what like any of this is. But we're gonna take it. And there's a minecart chest that we can use. Yeah, let's yeah, we'll have to deal with that later. Later. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. I know we found some various mine shafts and stuff, but that, I was just like right there. Oh man, okay. There's this cave here that I forgot about. Yeah, we're gonna definitely need to do some, we're gonna have to make some different points to go to do, what is this? Pickaxe kit from forestry. Name tag. Invar plate. Melon seeds. Hey, we can grow melons. Railcraft. Creosote bottle. Wait, can we stack them? Huh. Cargo cart. What the heck? Well, okay, yeah, we're gonna have to look into some of this stuff. I am very curious about some of this. For sure. Very, very curious about that. Because, yeah, we're gonna have to look into what we can use some of that for. Because I didn't expect to find all that stuff lying around in there. Okay, that's... So there's some really cool stuff you can find in mine chat. Oh, there's some gravel here. I'll have to remember that too. I'll have to dig that all out when I'm decorating the walls and stuff here. Oh, maybe I should sleep. What's to do? What's to do? No. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Monsters are too close. I know I side because there's just a whole creeper out there waiting for me somewhere. I know it. Wait, where's the monster? Is it on the roof? Oh man, is it on the roof? That would be a huge bummer if that were the case. Really not like that. Yeah, we're gonna definitely have to make some pumpkin and melon farms now as well. I'm thinking. For sure. Oh, the creepers over there. Yeah, I really think that the spider's up there. Okay, we're gonna make our... I'm gonna try and make it run for it and go around this way. Oh, there's that spider. Wait, maybe if I kill the spider that was right there, we can sleep. We'll have to figure out what that spider came from and maybe light that up, because I think up here is far enough away that most mobs aren't gonna really do anything too crazy here. Ooh, wait, hold on, actually. I just realized this is the first string I've gotten. I should make a fishing rod. We've got some water around here that we could fish, you know? We could fish. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think there must be a spot up there where mobs can spawn, so we'll have to figure that out and light up. Unless the spider just climbed up there. It's also pretty possible, actually. And then this we're gonna leave without stairs. Eventually we're gonna put a rail here. We'll leave a sign maybe something down, but we're gonna put a rail here. And this will be how we transport extra goods in and out of the mine. We'll chase the minecart up like the stairs. And it'll be really cool. And more importantly, it'll just allow us to go on longer mining expeditions, which will hopefully, in turn, allow us to actually do, like, you know, I'm going to try and balance it more if I can. If we can go for longer mining expeditions, I'll try and make it so some streams are like, oh, big mining stream. And then streams that are meant for decorating and building can be reserved more for that if we try and get the resources. And then streams that are for, like, tech and all the mechanical bits and stuff, the machines and things, that'll be, like, we can focus that in the streams because we'll have the resources from the quarry and from those mining streams. So I think I'm going to try and do all that to keep it in, like, all sort of a bit separated. Maybe I might not, I don't know. Maybe I'm not that organized of a person, but, you know, it's a cool idea, I think, anyways. You know, maybe we could try doing it, because I don't know, I just think that would be good that people can, like, you know, because, like, me personally, I don't care so much. I don't find mining in this game super duper, like, interesting. Like, personally, I'm not big, like, oh yeah, mining, and I don't care to watch other people mine, even if they make it interesting and, like, whatever. I'm still just, like, I don't care much about watching people mine in this game. And so when I mine, I just am under that idea where it's like, yeah, people aren't much bothered to watch me mine either, you know, like, so I tried to think of ways to, I suppose you can't really get around it without either leaving stuff out, which I don't want to do. I want to stream everything on this world, or yeah, just making it easy for people to kind of skip that stuff. So I think that's the option we're gonna try and take here, is if I have all my mining mostly condensed in, like, a stream here and there, we can be like, okay, you know, I can say at the beginning of the stream, hey, if you're not into mining, you can skip this one.
if you don't want to watch that kind of stuff. And then people could be like, okay, well, I don't care about mining, I'm not going to watch this stream. Or if people are like, oh, cool, I want to just listen to chatting, whatever, that sounds perfect for background stuff for me, then they can do that. That's awesome. That's wonderful. But I want to give people that option, I guess. I don't want them to be like, oh, am I going to have to watch all this stuff on mining so that I can see what happens with this, this, and this. I don't want it to feel like that. I want it to be like, oh, okay, I'm interested in the building, and I'm interested in the, like, tech and stuff. That's all I care about. And so you can just skip right to that stuff. Yeah. That's the hope anyways. That would be, like, my ultimate, what I'd like to do if I could. With this, see, already, this is so much better. Look at all the space. It's not really claustrophobic running up here anymore, or at least not as bad. We're good. There's coal. There's gravel. There's all sorts of cool stuff in the walls. It just looks better. It just looks better. And eventually, yeah, we'll have to make like some sort of a facade and maybe a mini, like a little thing coming off the mountain, so we can have like the carts come up here and dock a bit. Have like a couple of one or two carts sit here, and we hit the button and go, and it launches them down. We go, woo, and we follow them. For materials and stuff, it would be great. Okay, I shouldn't check the quarry so much, probably. It's still running though. Maybe we should gather some of that coal that's there. Yeah. Mostly cobble. I'm seeing a couple of sapphires, pretty cool. Okay. I mean, it is neat. There is some resources being collected for sure. A bigger quarry, I think, would have been better for sure. I think I should take out more area, but it's fine. It's getting down there, it looks like a bit. You know, we're getting into some pretty interesting stuff. Hope maybe we'll start seeing some more interesting, you know, some more ores soon. Or maybe not, I don't know. But we definitely need coal, so maybe I should go there and pick some of that coal we saw on the sides of in the walls of the mine there. Take a bit of this. And apparently a bit of gravel. Oh, where'd it go? Okay. Was hoping for a little bit more. There's some down here as well, right? I just want to be able to stock up. There was a little bit on the side of one cave there too. We can go grab. I just want to stock up those engines a bit. I want to try and keep just the quarry running as much as I can right now. I know it's not making like a huge difference right this second, but you know, I think the more I leave it running, the better, generally. To be honest. A cool idea too. The reason I'm not decorating the actual mine, like staircase here yet, I'm sure some people are like noticing, like, oh, you haven't really talked about decorating the mine staircase. I have a couple ideas, but they're gonna require me to go to the nether first before anything. So I'll do it after we've. Yikes! There's so much more here than I expected. This is crazy. Holy crud. We have some insane caves around the mine. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to create like access to this. Like we're gonna have to leave some of this open here and make it so you can step into this off the staircase for sure. Like I'm decorating like a little thing, a little door to get in. Cause there's some crazy stuff going on here. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So we won't do the stairs probably in this stream, necessarily. We might try, but unlikely, you know. Because yeah, unless we find exact, because I want to get some glowstone and stuff, and maybe even instead make some redstone lamps and stuff and power them, because I think it'd be cool to have where the torches are, like to up in the top here have like redstone lamps going down, and that's the light down the staircases, down to there. You can actually see the blob a bit better now too. Oh man, it's already been like an hour. That's crazy. But yeah, I'm really liking this world so far. This is great. So we actually didn't do anything that we were really supposed to. We didn't decorate. Technically, we didn't decorate the mine entrance, so we kind of failed on that. Oops. My bad. So I guess bridge. Again, could be cool to build some of that out of some materials we get from the nether. So maybe what we should be doing is stocking up for the nether. Maybe. Here's what we should be doing then. Also, yeah, we're starting to run out of swords quickly here, and it's starting to get very just unorganized. So one of the next things we might need to do is storage room. That may have to be like the next big build. It's like, yeah, we're gonna need storage. Soon we're gonna be able to look out too, and that's gonna be like a bridge and stuff. That's gonna be pretty cool, isn't it? Won't that be pretty awesome? It's gonna be all sorts of decorations and stuff back here to look at, and machines and things. It's gonna be pretty cool as we go. I'm excited about this world to see, because, you know, the more we're here, the more stuff we're going to start seeing popping up out the windows here. You can already see trees and things over here. I mean, yeah, it's just going to get more and more crazy, isn't it? Yeah, actually, we're going to need to collect this stuff too. Maybe we should do that before we go. Collect the friggin' rubber stuff here. That might not be terrible. Another tab here, there is. Okay, a couple of tabs. Here we go. Let's go see how this thing works here. Okay. So it's not perfect. Okay, I can apparently use the tap even when there's not actually stuff there. That's interesting. Okay. See, it's not absolutely perfect or anything, but it does seem to work. Which is good. It does at least work. Yeah, it'll be good enough probably. For our purposes, this will be good enough, I think, for what we want to do here. It might look god awful, but you know, it is what it is. So it will do. It'll do. see, look at all the resin and stuff we're getting from this. Isn't that awesome? We're getting all sorts of resin. Here. Sticky resin here. That we can, we're gonna be able to make all sorts of rubber now with this tree. And we're getting an, well, actually we're not really getting the return I was hoping on saplings. I mean, we're barely getting back what we're putting in so far, which is a little concerning because, you know, obviously I was hoping to get a lot more saplings from this. I got a couple more, but not nearly as many more. We only got like a couple extra. But hopefully it'll at least be able to keep itself like running. Oh my god, that tree just insta-grew as soon as I placed it. That's nuts. Okay, well, no, we did get a good couple extra, I suppose. Hopefully that'll continue as we go. We'll get more and more until this whole thing's filled up. The more trees we put in, the slightly better it looks, I guess. Oh yeah, we need a couple more bits of gravel. I'm not that worried about it. Okay. Let's go put this stuff away. I'm not going to extract this rubber wood yet. Actually, you know what? No, I don't think I do. Yeah, we won't extract the wood yet. Okay. Let's bring just a couple of stacks of cobblestone. Just cause we're going on an adventure to the nether. You know, it's a bit dangerous. We'll come back and collect this one. It's a bit dangerous, you know. Oh, we need collecting the eggs and stuff. I mean, oh my. Yeah, let's do an egg collection. Go drop this stuff off in the chest and then we'll go. Yeah, pretty soon. I mean, we're getting lots of eggs from the chickens now. I mean, maybe we'll have to make the chicken cooker machine thing here soon. Actually, because look at all these. Look at all this. Look at all the eggs. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay. Let's head into the nether. Let's see what the nether's looking like for us. Let's hope it's good. Maybe I should have taken a break for one in the nether. Well, we're just going to take a peek, see here. The being in but not being able to see anything is a bit scary. I'm already seeing stuff that I don't like to recognize here. Okay. Big area. Let's, yeah. Right away. Doesn't need to be huge, but we need to build a bit of a box. Already a bad start. I can't even see what's firing at me. Oh, was the ghast. Yep. Okay. We're gonna have to be a bit careful here. For sure. I'm guessing at some point I'll probably build a sort of nether base. Of course. Because it's always, at least in my opinion, good to have a bit of a camp in the nether. And then once you build the base, especially in this old nether, it's like once you build the base, you've pretty much conquered the nether. Unless I wouldn't be surprised if there's some extra stuff in this, in Tekkit, that makes it a little more difficult actually. But yeah, it's like in my eyes, I guess once you've got a good enough base in the nether, you've got a system to like get around and stuff, you've conquered the nether, you know. But that's just how I see it. So that's what I'm gonna aim for. We're gonna aim to eventually build a bit of a base here and stuff, and make it so it's like when we go in the nether, it's, you know, we're not too worried about dying. But right now, the nether is a dangerous and unpredictable landscape, and I don't know what the best way in or out of it is. Honestly, I don't know where we should put the door. I don't know if we should put it here. Spit open. We could put here just to go right into the open, I guess. Kinda works. I suppose. Or we could put it here and it kinda just, I guess we could put a door in it. Yeah, we'll just leave a door here for now, I suppose. Eventually, well, I actually should go back and get the door. There we go. Soul area is lit up a bit now. Okay. Let's see where we actually can find in here now. What is this? Nether nickel. They're all after me? Do they attack me when I mine ores? That's scary. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Well, that was the first little nether experience there. I definitely want to do some more in there. You know, I'm very curious about the nether nickel. I'm very curious about this now. So there's some different ores we can get in the nether as well. Interesting, interesting. I don't think I can make stone doors, can I? I can make stone rods though. That's interesting. Yeah, let's just use some good old birch. Never mind. I can't craft with that birch apparently. You know what? Sure. Why not? You know what? Let's see what the lime doors look like. Why the hell not? Oh, there's some birch wood in there. Whatever, we've got the lime doors now. We'll slowly build up a system here for the thing. At some point, we're definitely going to want another base, though. In fact, that'll probably be soon. I don't think I'll make that the next stream, but in the next couple of streams. We're going to need to build a storage. Nope. Bad stuff. Oh my god. Man, what happened? Oh god. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, okay. So I gotta be really careful where I mine stuff. That's gonna maybe potentially kill me when I come back through, so that's pretty freaking sick. Interesting sort of found. Okay, well, we appear to be safe for now. So let's continue our exploration here. There's some mushrooms. What is that? We're totally gonna die in here, aren't we? Yeah, that looks dangerous. What the heck? I want to see what some of these ores are. Are you friendly? Nope. Nope. No, you are not. No, you're not. What is that? Is that a dog? Oh my god. Is that like a redstone? What is that? Okay. Holy, okay. Well, this is, yeah, this nether's already a bit more foreboding than the than like how the nether I'm used to in this like version. Usually I'm used to the old nether being, you see, that's the stuff I wanted, that glowstone there. Okay, are the pigmen gonna be mad at me now? No, we're cool. So I'm starting to feel like, yeah, the nether's gonna be a land to be tamed. It's dangerous now. It's dangerous. The nether's gonna be an issue we have to deal with. Yeah, there it is. Oh my god, okay. There was some lag, it like killed me real fast. Yeah, that sucks. Okay. It's gonna attack, keep attacking. Oh my god, it's not happy now that I'm dead. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I was gonna say, couldn't have that much health left. If I could have just swiped it in that moment there, it would have been good, probably, actually. Okay. Okay. This is fine. This is fine, because we now have a good idea of what the nether's like. We know what to expect. It's not going to be as easy as I initially expected. And that's fine. The nether is actually a lot more dangerous in this mod. There's a lot more enemies and things that are gonna kill you. But there's also a lot more goodies. There's a lot more goodies to check out, which is pretty cool. So, you know, that's pretty awesome. We got a lot to explore there. So we'll definitely have to deal with that at some point. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to make a base there, a little base of operations to before we can make any more expeditions into the nether. So we have a couple things we need. Yeah, okay, so we need a storage area. Storage area is good enough. And we need a nether hub, I guess. Nether base, nether hub, whatever. Those are going to be the next couple big projects alongside renewable energy. How are we going to do this bridge now? That's another thing we need to sort out. I don't know. You know what? It's been like an hour and a half. Let's take a short break, actually. Let's just take like a 10-minute break or something like that. Yeah, it won't be exactly 10 minutes. It's not close, but we'll give it around 10 or so minutes. Let's take a little break here, and then when we return, we'll here, we'll maybe do the bridge. We'll build the bridge, and then we'll go from there. Okay. All right. I'll be back in 10-ish minutes or so. Okay. We back to the wind. Oh my god. Forgot about that. Okay. Bridge time. Let's make the bridge. Bridge. Yeah. The bridge. Okay. I don't know how I want to. I don't know. How do we want to do the bridge, guys? How do we want to bridge? Could do some. Could do some sandstone. You know, could do some sandstone. Or something like that, maybe. We could go get some netherrack, and we could do a little bit of like nether if we cook it in the furnace. We could do a bit of nether brick and sandstone, maybe. That could be pretty cool looking, right? Add a little bit of spice to the area, maybe. You know, instead of using the same like couple of blocks all the time. Could be pretty fun. Could be pretty fun. That doesn't actually sound that bad of an idea. I feel like actually. Let's do that. Sure. Let's. I wonder if. Oh my god, that's a good point. I wonder if I can be lazy and set up a quarry in the nether at some point in my base and have it just collect a bunch of netherrack that we can just have it go right from the quarry and buy. Just have tons of like passive nether brick. Just got the achievement. Oh my god, I should be looking at the achievements. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. Because we gotta beat like the actual game. BuildCraft. What? Oh my god. There's all sorts of crazy stuff. Lava power. Oh, I can do that? Oh, that's cool. Oh my. Tracks. Media coke oven bricks tooltip one. Oh. Explore the moon and beyond. Craft a coal generator. Craft a circuit fabricated to make weave. Build a generator. Oh my god. Build an EU reader. Make a machine tool. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's crazy. How deep in are you to? Not too much farther than when we started, to be completely honest with you. Just went to the nether now. We're not doing too much exploring. I'm just gonna get some netherrack for building. Well, we're actually gonna turn into nether bricks, I think, and build a bridge. That's kind of what's going on. I was just looking at the achievements. I didn't realize how many there are. It's crazy. Achievement. We might try and have to get some achievements in this world as well if I keep playing this stuff. Well, I'm sure we'll get a lot of them just from naturally building machines and stuff. But like still. There's a lot of achievements in this. I didn't know that. I'm starting to realize how much stuff there actually is to do in this mod pack. This is not gonna be a this is not going to be a, a short series. I don't reckon. We get multiple seasons. Yeah, we'll have to see. I guess the only thing about that, I have no idea where I'd split into seasons. Like, I don't know what would define a season of this. But you're definitely getting multiple streams for sure. This is great. And the further I get in, the more I'm gonna want to keep doing stuff. So that's interesting. Well, we got a couple stacks anyways. At some point, yeah, we definitely. At some point, I'm definitely gonna want to hook up that electric furnace really quick, but it's gonna take. You should have the chat be on stream. You know, I have considered that before. I think Jordy just used the stream, like, lab stuff, right? I will try and look into it maybe for the next stream or two. I will see if I can rig up a simple way to do that, and send him the chat overlay he uses. Okay, is it simple to set up, or like does it take up a lot of like internet power? And literally show you it takes 5 minutes. Okay, well I won't do it for this stream then, but between when I have a free moment before the next stream I do, yeah, that would be awesome. That would be next time we're all in a call together or something. That would be awesome. Not even 5 minutes. You just copy a link and add it to your scene. Really? Okay. Okay. And then resize the box. Interesting. Okay, that doesn't sound too bad. That'd be awesome. Okay, I'll message you about that later. Later this weekend sometime. Then, cause yeah, that'd be awesome. Cause yeah, you're right. I suppose I should do that stuff. Throw stuff up on the screen, I guess. Could be fun for the audience. So especially, I guess, for the VOD, like the YouTube audience, cause I occasionally will miss a message or two for a while. So it'd be good for everyone to be able to see. I suppose. Yeah, I think I sent it to you before. Oh, you might have done. I don't remember. I'm not gonna lie. I have a trash memory. I forget things all the time. I can go check. If you did, I might have pinned it out. I can go take a peek back in our messages and see if I have it somewhere. But yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if you did. I'm sure. I think I remember Jordy might have told me about it one time from April. Oh my god. Yeah, that sounds right. I don't know how. Oh my god. Okay, now this time I will actually. I'll see if I can figure it out. And before the next one, since I've actually been doing a couple of semi-consistent streams on this, I'll see if I can actually get that running a bit. For quality, a little bit of quality of life there for the streams, I suppose. Oh my god. Axes break leaves so fast in this, that's crazy. Alright, yeah. Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good. I don't really have a good idea of how I should build this bridge. Maybe I wanted to use nether bricks. I just don't know how to incorporate them, per se. Like, I don't know if I should make them an accent or a main, or just like make like a little roof out of them or something. Or I don't know what to do with them, to be honest. I just want to use them. I want color. I want some color. I like the colors. some point I should make a tree farm for the birch and stuff as well, maybe. Although I'm sure there's ways somehow to do, like, collect trees easier than this. I'm just being silly. But ooh, we'll come back to this as well. Actually, I should do this right now. Oh. What? I didn't know I could do that. Oh, if I hold right click, I can just, the ones that are ready will just auto replant them. That's crazy. Oh, I wish I knew that before. That's way easier. What the heck? That's insane. We love farming quality life. Yes, we do. That's great. That's way easier. Oh my god. Right click harvest my blue. I didn't know that was a thing. That's nuts. That's crazy. That blew my mind right there. I don't even know why. That was awesome. Holy, okay. It probably should not have been as exciting for me as it was, but that was like, whoa. Man, okay, that's nuts. Holy, yeah, let's figure out this bridge. So obviously the first, like, posts are going to be, like here, and here, right? And I guess the last posts will be about here, and like here. And I think the thing I really want is I don't just want I want it to look good, but I also want it to connect to a little front little facade thing here. Somehow a bit, like, I don't know how to explain what I'm thinking exactly, but it also, because I want to have like a little, how do I explain? Well, there's lots of land over here as well that we could use, and we could build just 2 bridges, to be fair. We could build a bridge like there and have it come across over to here, and you could have one come across over to here, and have this section like open, like if we had one right about there, another bridge, and then have this section open up, and then just like, then we'd have access to this whole area of plains too around the mountains, and maybe even an actual way to get up over here into the mountains. I don't think we need to do that expansion necessarily quite yet. I think we're mostly pretty good where we're at, but I'm trying to decide if I want to make this open in a way where we can get over here from here and have it like be like, oh, you can kind of get in from either way, or if I want to have it so it's like you purely access this part of the plains from over there. But then again, I guess if you want to get over into this area, having to walk all the way along that bridge might be annoying, but then again, it might not be. It might be cool to have a bit of a weird winding little road going on. I guess it doesn't matter either way right now. It's always a decision that could be made for later. Okay, let's count this for now. Let's get these things in. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Actually, let's count the length of this bridge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Oh, 29. Ah, if it was one block longer. But would it make sense for it to be one block longer? That's the question. Does it make sense to have this here instead? I mean, it could work. I guess there's no rules. We do that, we can do whenever we... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, this should work, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I crazy? I might just be crazy, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. What? Wait, on it? 2, 3, 4, 5. Whatever. Just count again. Maybe I count it all. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29. Oh, that's 29. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna have to do something a little different. One off. So we're gonna have to do something a little different. We're either gonna have to make it one longer somehow, or we're gonna have to see if I can think of a good way to split up 28 in a nice even, or like a nice good way. Which, to be fair, isn't that hard. I might just be able to do it in 4s instead of 5s or something. Oh. Would that work? I don't know. That would actually work. That should work if we do it in 4s instead of 5s. I think that should work. If my count is right, if my math is mathing, then if we leave it how it was before, actually, yeah, if we leave it like that, we actually should have just done that first. See, if I had just counted right in the first place, okay. If we actually do this, okay, let's hope now this time that I'm not, I don't know why I keep feeling, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, no, that worked. That totally worked. Awesome. I mean, all my bridges, I guess, ended up looking a little bit the same, though. Don't they? Which isn't really inherently a bad thing, I don't think, to be honest. I think I'm okay with having my bridges look a bit the same. Sometimes. I mean, I think they look okay anyways, so. There you go. So that starts to give us an idea of what this first bridge is gonna look like. Oh man, this bridge is gonna be like the friggin' highlight of the episode, isn't it? It's funny. It's pretty. Look at that. It's nice. Setting with the stuff back there. Looks pretty good. Man, look at all the space we're gonna have over here now. That's gonna be great. I'm gonna maybe throw a little front to this mine, honestly. Maybe that's what I'll use the. Oh, that scared me a bit. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I guess we could just do it like this, actually, couldn't we? That might be a bit easier. Lovely. Work smarter, not harder, I guess. And all that. We're out of wood. Of course we are. Okay, let's go get some more wood. Let's go get some more wood. Good thing there's like a whole birch forest up here. So we got some exciting stuff happening. We're starting to unlock some really cool things, and I know I'm not doing too much of I'm not doing anything too crazy yet with the mods, but the more we, you know, I don't just want to only do exclusively modded stuff. I like the balance. I like to build and stuff a bit too. Which is why I'm doing that stuff too. And I'm in no rush. I want the mods to work for me, I guess. I want the stuff I play with in the modded to essentially automate some processes so that I can continue to build stuff easier, I guess, is really what I want. So that I can, you know, do the other things that I would normally do in a Minecraft world, maybe, but a little easier, a little more efficiently, I guess. Not having to do everything completely manually by myself. I think that's my hope. And of course, there is some specifically modded stuff I want to do too. Like I said, I think a fun end goal could maybe be to try getting to like the GalacticCraft stuff, you know, going to the moon or something. That could be a really fun end goal. It'd probably be pretty difficult. I would think. I would assume it's not particularly easy to get to, like, to get a rocket going and get to space. But we could try it. It could be very fun. Oh yeah, look at all this stuff too. That's awesome. We'll deal with that in a bit. Where did all my head like? I'm getting so turned around here. God, where are my sticks? Yeah, let's just get this, let's just get this thing going first, and we'll go from there, though. This bridge. Yeah, I'm gonna need more of this, aren't I? So maybe that's the other thing I should do. Let's make another shovel, actually, as well, and let's go over to the sand collection here. We got all sorts of cool stuff to do. Oh, is that quarry still running, actually? It looks like it is. I'm surprised there can't be much left in it, though. Oh, no, we're still okay for a little bit. Holy, but the first chest is almost full. Yeah, there's some okay stuff in here, okay. Some alright, you know, stuff. We definitely collected some ores from it. Look at that, oh my god. I wonder what happens when it hits, like, maybe we didn't need full 2 chests, 2 would have been fine. Yeah, let's go get some more sand. Oh wait, no, actually, while we're here, I might as well finish, making these. It's like half the reason we're here. Oh, I didn't need that. Oh. I don't want to come up with any, like, too large of ideas for this, because I don't want to overcommit and burn myself out. But I think so far we got some cool stuff going on, so I'm really liking what I'm not playing very efficiently, I suppose, but I really like what we have happening here. There's some really neat stuff going on. And, I hope people will continue to enjoy this series, because I really want to keep playing this series. I mean, this is just opening up more stuff that I'm excited to try. Really. I mean, you know, going to the nether and setting up a little bit of a hub there, maybe. I don't know if I'll do any machines there. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what I would need machines there for, necessarily. But maybe there's specific nether type machines that are really good or something. I don't know. I honestly have no clue how that all works. I forgot to make another shovel. But yeah, I definitely am excited though to check it all out, to try it, to do all sorts of stuff. And I'm sure there's some stuff you can come up with too that isn't necessarily required, but that like is just for fun, that you can definitely play around with in this mod. Maybe as I start to learn it more and understand how it functions, maybe I'll come up with other ideas of things I'll want to try doing, you know, sources of power and things. And like I said, I'm not going to be the most efficient at this. I mean, as you can already tell, I'm just taking it slow. I'm just enjoying it. But you know, it's really cool. It's a really cool mod pack so far. I'm really enjoying it, and it feels just like playing just kind of. I don't know. It feels almost like playing a different game, a little bit. But at the same time, it also equally feels like just playing Minecraft, you know. Just like playing my favorite game, you know, good old stuff, but with just some extra stuff that there is to a bit more objective to work through, you know. There's little things to guide me through the world a bit more, to keep me entertained. You know, I'm not always just building or doing this, you know, there's other stuff to do as well a little bit. To explore and to play with. And I think that makes this a little more interesting for me, because it gives me more to do, and I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, I have to light up more of this stuff here for sure. For sure. When it starts to turn dark next time, before mobs really start spawning, and we'll have to do some more lighting up. Okay. And we'll leave this, you know, actually it doesn't even matter, does it? It's not that hard to get the sand anyhow. Okay. That's another thing we're gonna have to do. That'll probably replace the building. The bridge slot will be I can't remember if there's something else we specifically need. I'd probably be building the chicken food machine thing, the chicken cooker, which I'll just plop down somewhere, anywhere, probably around here. Probably, well, I shouldn't, but I might even just plop it like right in here or something. I think I have the resources to even do that. We can even tackle that before we leave tonight, honestly. We have the stuff for it, I think. I think. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I do. I have to check. I just gotta make a couple components. I don't think it's that hard to make, though. Now that we have the nether, we can get the quartz to make the observer. I think that I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, you know what? Yeah, no, what am I doing? This will make my life easier, actually. I don't have an exact plan yet for this bridge. I don't know exactly what I'm doing yet. I just am doing something. Actually, we're gonna put a different lighting thing in anyways, probably, so it doesn't matter if I break these. That was just temporary. That was just temporary lighting anyways, so we'll put in more better lighting here. Now there's one thing that's really bugging me about this bridge. There's one question that's really on my mind here. And it's gonna sound a bit silly maybe, but actually I'm gonna wait until I'm back up there and looking at it. We got the path on and stuff before I ask it, because it's not, I don't know if I'm gonna word this well. I've got an idea, but it's a little, not goofy. I don't think it's an unordinary idea, but it's gonna sound strange compared to what I want to do with the entrance to mine as well. I think. I don't know. I can't decide if it's a good idea or a weird idea. Okay. So now you've got this in. Here's my thought. Do we leave this open like this? Because I'm gonna have a little thing with the roof, like just I'm probably gonna put these up a couple and then have a roof connecting to the hill. So I'll have like a bit of like a roof, kind of like how the roof on there is, like some slabs slanted with nether brick. But my question is, should the roof continue along the whole bridge, or should it just stop right here? I don't know. Like the roof, and then should I have a roof all the way over the bridge to keep it? It's looking, I don't know. I can't decide. What I can decide is that these logs, yeah, these aren't staying like that. I'll tell you what. We're gonna do a little bit of this here, because in my opinion it looks way better. Just my opinion, but you know. And hey, if you guys also in the comments want to join, come into streams and let me know what you guys are thinking for builds, or just in the comments too. It's totally fine. But if you guys want to let me know what you guys are thinking for like builds or like things I can do, totally welcome. I might not get around to all this stuff, especially if they're long time consuming tasks. But if you got some cool like ideas for like a build or something, I can definitely take them into consideration. for sure. Because yeah, this is, right now I'm just running entirely off of the couple of ideas I have, which are growing as I explore the mod for sure. And I could keep going for freaking ages with just the ideas I've come up with. But I also want to do stuff that people want to see, you know? I don't just want to do everything entirely for like just me, I guess. Okay, yeah, maybe here we need some oak wood. I don't think we have much of that, do we? No, not really. Specifically the stairs. I don't know. We'll cut down some more trees. So yeah, that's just throwing it out there. I'm perfectly happy to do stuff that people want to be like, oh, I specifically like this part of this more. I want to see more of these style streams. Like if you really like the tech stuff and you really want me to focus mostly on that, I'll do that. I mean, I already have a plan on mostly focusing on tech and well, half tech, half building probably. But if you guys are like, man, I really want to see you do this specific, like look into this type of machine, I can try and look into it if it sounds cool. And stuff where like, oh, I want you to focus on this specific mod, there's some really cool stuff you can do with it. I'll be like, yeah, sure, tips, tricks, stuff like that, absolutely. I'm all ears, you know? Like I said, I can't promise I'll do all the stuff, but I don't know. Just throwing it out there. I know that these videos are these streams are, like the VODs aren't gonna get much use on YouTube. The first couple have been out for a few days now. They haven't gotten really any views, which is totally fine. My stuff already is getting views, and this is like an old mod pack, and I didn't. Maybe I should have put more like things in the description, like words to get this thing to pull up, to show up in like search recommendation stuff. I don't know. But hey, I'm just enjoying, you know, having a recording of this thing. Because the way I see it is like one day we might look, you know, I might be able to look back on these streams and be like, man, that was a really cool thing I did, you know, like to see the world. I get the chance to look back at this world from the beginning if I play long enough and I get far enough. You know, I get a chance to look back at the beginning of this world and be like, wow, that looked so different at the start, you know. And I think that's a cool, like unique sort of thing to like content creation like this, which I think is really cool personally. Like a thing I think, because I did not need this many sticks. A thing that I think personally is really, really neat. And then I like. So, and that's, you know, that's not really strictly why I do this, but I definitely see that as like a benefit of doing this. Because, you know, maybe one day I'll be like, man, I want some nostalgia for this world. And I can relive that. I can come back and I can be like, man, I remember, like, look at that, how it all started. And I can essentially relive this world without having to play it. I can watch it, which I think is just a really cool thing. Yeah, you know what, this bridge, looking pretty good if I do say so myself. Probably could do better. It looks a little thin. Might have been able to do some cooler things with the siding of this port, but for what it's good, for what it is, you know, good enough. Pretty soon, I think we're gonna start seeing some more stuff pop up in here. Or not. But it's almost out of coal. I might have to go mining quickly because, yeah, it's breaking cobblestone, but I'm not seeing any of these numbers go up. Oh, it's gonna. Is it gonna fill up the hopper? Oh, I didn't think about that. Oh, it's gonna totally fill up the hopper. Although if we'll pull all these materials out, it should be fine. Yeah, okay. I've done this a bit dumbly. I now realize. My bad. Oh, I'm getting shot at. Okay. And the cool thing about this too is that, like playing this modded stuff, is that there's a lot of things I've wanted to do that aren't really restricted to modern things, which means that this world can become sort of my little playground. Like, I don't know how to explain what I'm thinking. I can do all the fun stuff that I just want to do randomly on this world, and things, and like the servers and stuff, like IndustrialCraft, can become, like I can focus on more multiplayer stuff, like maybe making mini games and things like that, which was like the social aspect, which was already something I wanted to do, but now I can really focus on it even more, because like, hey, I've got this now for building and stuff, which is pretty cool. I mean, I'm still gonna build a base on now, so build like a storage and stuff, but I don't have to focus so much on it, and feel like that's like my only chance to build, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Cause yeah, I don't know what to. Nope. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I still can't decide in my mind if I want to. Well, I guess we could build the little entrance thing to the mine first and then go from there, right? I mean, I don't see why not. I should have grabbed one. Okay. Oh well. Oh wait, no, I do stuff. Okay, just do a chest. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? I'm losing my mind. I just put it away by accident. Oh my god. It's gonna be right in here somewhere. Yeah. No, the tree farm's starting to look pretty good. We'll have to clear that out again soon. You know, the other thing I like about these streams is every time I play, even if I'm just doing machine stuff, there's always a little bit of something that ends up being built. Like this world's slowly developing a bit. We've got a bit of thing going on, you know. We've got a bit of a home set up here. It's pretty nice. It's easy to come back in because there's stuff to explore, I guess. Which is pretty cool. That should be enough, right? I don't think I need that many fences. That won't work either. That won't work either. Oh, one, six. Yeah. I might just. That should be fine. Eh? That shouldn't look too horrible, or is that too much area without light? To be fair, I could totally just... No, I don't want to waste my torches like that, though. Well, let's leave it like this for now and see what it looks like, I guess. There's 8 total there, I think. Okay. Let's see how that looks if I leave it like that for a bit. So yeah, here's the thing. I don't know how I want this to... Like, that looks pretty good there, I think. But now the real thing is, like, the entrance to the mine we can build a bit. But I want glowstone for just a glowstone roof, or maybe redstone lamps, I don't know. For the actual staircase. We can't decorate the staircase, which is fine. We can say the bridges. It's decorated now. Maybe not fully done, but it's decorated. Yeah, the question is how do I want, you know what, let's grab these things. The only way to know is to try. Oh my god, that's only 32 bricks. There's not gonna be enough anyways. So, that's rough. I think I also might, you know what, just for fun, I might build another bridge going this way anyways. Just cause I can. Just cause I can. Although this one I might only make 2 wide. Just for simplicity's sake. I kinda wish I made this one way too wide, but it doesn't matter. But this one's meant to feel grander. It's leading to the mine, and I wanted that to be 3 wide like that, so this one I can just make 2 wide because it's just a travel thing. We'll do that in a second here. So here was my IDW bridge. Thank you. So here was my idea, was to kind of flatten this a bit. And how do I explain this? I guess essentially have this like this, maybe. And then here, we'll move that crafting table over here. And make this easier. Let's make a few of these now. And then essentially have it go like this. Just like that, really. Into what will be this little wall here. The entrance to the mine, which I still don't know exactly how to decorate it. We can try a couple different things here if we want. Torch is gonna go here. And I might need some more. Yeah, birch for it. That's fine. but it would look something like that. Actually, I have a couple. Oh, here we go. Forgot I had these on me. That could have helped me at a couple different points there, probably. Yes, I need to get some more stuff here. But yeah, to look something like that. You know what? Yeah, I like that actually. No, that looks good. That looks fine to me. I think I'm good with that. Without having the roof on the whole bridge. Because the other option was to have like the roof continue along the bridge, but I think it's good enough for this. And then we'll build another one of these probably here, and then have like a gravel path going along, kind of like this edge here. Maybe we could even decorate this a bit or something. But go along here and connect up to what will be the bridge, like here-ish. And then that'll give us access to this other half of the plane here. And easy ways to get over to the spruce biome and stuff, and start using some of this for building and stuff as well, maybe, actually, I guess. And then also, another way to get up into the mountains, maybe, and do some cool stuff up in the mountains, potentially. Could be very cool as well. At least in my opinion. At least in my opinion. Yeah, no, I feel pretty good about this. I suppose there's a little more coal I could use to, oh, there is, to make some torches. Wonderful. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need to, oh my god. Definitely one of the next things is going to be a storage room that might not be probably next session's thing, but it might be the session after. Or the stream after that, I mean, might be sorting out a bigger storage thing somewhere here, because yeah, it's getting a bit rough trying to keep up with all the storage. We'll have to organize it somehow. I'll have to come up with a weird little organization system for myself that'll work real well. I was thinking about it. I had a couple ideas for how I might do that. I don't know if I will, though, because the more I think about it, the more that's going to be a little weird and convoluted. And I just have to break it into little categories in my mind. But yeah, we'll have to build a nice big storage area for this place, because we're going to be here for a bit. We're going to be in this area for a while, because yeah, I don't want to I don't know, I'm starting to set some roots here. I don't want to leave anytime soon, for sure. In fact, I'm going to maybe wager a bit and say that we'll probably try and fill up the plains a bit. Maybe not 100% completely, but I'm saying I feel like we might want to fill up the area a bit with machines and builds and stuff before we move on to anything else. For sure. I just love my little thing there. Yeah, definitely once we get the renewable energy stuff, we're gonna have to turn this into an actual, like, machine here that can sort through some of my stuff. And of course, we'll also have to pick a place and build that electric furnace. Right? Once we get electricity, that might be another big thing we do. Because yeah, these little furnaces, they do get the job done, but you know, they use a lot of coal and stuff, and it's you know, we're trying to move away from the coal as much as possible to keep the coal for the Sterling engines, which have stopped as well. We've run out of coal. I see there, which sucks. We couldn't quite keep them going all straight. Oh right, I stopped in there to make an axe. Rats. Where did I move it? Oh, I moved it over there. Doesn't matter. I don't have iron on me. I am all over the place. Iron dust. Oh my god. We can make so much iron. You know what? I'm sure. There were sticks in there, I think, but I didn't want to read the chest and stuff. Actually, I could use another shovel as well, but this is fine. This is fine. Do I want to... I'm trying to decide if I want to set up that chicken cooker before I go as well. I could do there you go. That looks a lot better, I think. Maybe. I have no idea, actually. It probably looks fine. Let's grab some cobble from the quarry here and make a little temporary bridge out of it, so we know that this bridge over here is going to also, actually I gotta need a little more. That this bridge over here is going to also exist at some point. It doesn't need to be a goal yet, I don't think. Like, we don't need it in the next few streams or anything, because this will be mostly for accessing the second half of the plains, which is really not needed yet because we still have plenty of plains over there to fill up with machines and bits. But you know, also a great place to take a screenshot here for this bridge. Although maybe I should have taken the screenshot of the bridge before I built this. But it's fine. How does that look? Do we want it on a bit of an angle, or like do I want to do a bit of like that? You know. What are we thinking for the thumbnail? Where do I want it, like, head on? You know, like, or do I want it like this? But, like, taller, maybe. Like that. Yeah, kind of like that. And kind of get behind that. That'll be a good enough thumbnail there, I reckon. Pretty much shows off the big looking thing here and everything. Yeah, this will be like a little bridge here that'll go off that way. Actually, maybe I should have made, because yeah, now we're gonna have the minecart go probably up here and stop here and put the chest, and then we'll have to down there. It'll be great. We'll also probably switch up these couple stairs for a different type of stair and all that loveliness. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, I had another thought here too. This might seem a bit weird, but I actually had now that thing's there, I think we can actually do this, and it might not feel so weird because this is here. Although I'm not gonna lie, this feels a bit weird to me. That feels a bit better in my opinion. Yeah, that looks a lot better. I think. No, these kind of look a bit weird. I think just that looks better, honestly. Yeah, that's probably fine enough on it. Yeah, that's good enough. Wow. Well, here we go. Now we have a nice entrance to the mine. The quarry zone. Doing quarry stuff. We're gonna have to get some more stuff to power it. Some more coal. Wonderful. Look at that. Isn't that just awesome? We got some really cool stuff. We got the tree farm going and another pool set up. We're just making all sorts of progress. Here. This is really going to leave us in a good position for future streams. We've got lots of cool stuff to do. Chicken cooker. Yeah, I think I am just going to do... Oh, jeez, I am just going to... just throw a quick chicken cooker in the mix here. Just so I can passively have chicken in the background, but I'm gonna pull up. I will try my best to remember to throw the video I'm gonna use here for this design in the description. It's from a Cub fan video though. It's from BuildCraft Season 4. I can't remember the episode. When I find it here in a second, I will tell you guys. So if I forget in the description, just know before I build this thing, I didn't actually build it. I'm using a quick thing. I know, I'm gonna try to not use too many tutorials, but at this point, honestly, it might just be inevitable. I'm gonna have to look up stuff for tech mods to get them to work and things. And, we have all these eggs, we might as well do something with them, so. I need to remember the exact episode. He builds this thing. Not this one. I think a Walmart would look good here with the nice parking lot. You're so right. Oh my god. A Walmart would be baller here. Okay, it's episode 3 of Cub's Hermitcraft Season 4. Cub fan 135. So I need a couple things. I just can't remember what exactly. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, here we go. Right. Well, I'm just gonna use cobblestone. It's gonna look ugly as heck, but I don't really care. We're definitely gonna need some of this, and some of this. And... oh, I need a bow. I need some string. I need a bow to make a dispenser, I think. Ah, shoot. Oh, I might have to wait till nighttime. Unless I can find some in the mine somewhere. Oh, it's like that. My bad. And I know we need a, yeah, well, let's just see how much of this I can build without the dispenser then. Yeah, let's just see how much of this we can build without the dispenser then. While we wait for nighttime to roll around so we can kill a spider. Let's pick up. Where do we think would be a good place to have like a chicken cooking machine? It's gonna be passively running in the background all the time. It's gonna cook us a bunch of chicken. So we always have food. Where would a good spot for something like that be? It's basically just gonna look like a box. I'm thinking, honestly, it's my time. We can decorate it a bit afterwards. Honestly, I'm thinking I should just maybe throw it in here. Just flatten this bit. And throw it in here. Because it'll fit in this tiny little, this little spot here. In front of the pond. Or is that too, would that be too ugly? To just have like a box there next to the house. What do we think? Because I could also throw it somewhere over here. Like, I could patch this up a bit, I could fill this up, and I could literally have it here next to the chicken farm. Or, like, right here. In this little spot. Also next to the chicken farm. Actually, that'd be pretty funny. Like, what if I just built it, like, right in here? And then you walk by and grab chicken as you go through on an adventure. You know, just grab quick chicken. I could also put it here. Oh, man. I think here would be kind of funny, though. But then again, I could also, if I could put an actual nice farm here. That is true. I'm trying to think of, like, where the most, like, simple location I would run past all the time where I could just, I really think right here is gonna be the best. Honestly, it seems dumb, but I really think, like, right here is gonna do wonders. Because, you know, we run by all the time. There'll probably be some farms here at some point. Or at least a farm of some kind here, I'm sure. So, you know, we could always repurpose this into a, like, oh, we should put like a melon farm in here. And then, yeah, you just run along and then have the chicken farm, like, cooker right here. You can grab some chicken and continue on either to the mines or to the nether. Yeah, this will work nicely. And like I said, we can decorate it later if we want. I don't think that part is too big of a deal. Though I do think I need to cook up a little bit of stone. I probably don't actually need all of that. I'm pretty sure it's just to craft some items. But it's fine. Because I think I just... Oh, I wish I knew how to make anything in this. It's fine. Unless we want to make it out of like stone brick instead of cobblestone. You know, be real adventurous. Could do that, I suppose. Sure, you know what, why not? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go ahead, we'll make it out of stone brick. Why the heck not? You've got so much cobblestone stuff already that it would be funny to have something that just looks a little nicer, right? Okay. Let's try and see if I know how to build a... That's nice. I need a couple of these. I'm pretty sure a comparator is like this, right? Nope. Like that? Like that? How the heck? Oh! I need quartz. Okay, well, let's go to the nether then and grab some quick quartz as well. It's gonna be worth it. Because if we do this, the parking lot, God, I still love the parking lot, it's so funny. Well, maybe, you know, where all the birch trees are, maybe we'll think about it, maybe we'll build, what, actually, funny idea, maybe, I'll think about it some more, I'll put it question mark in play, maybe that can be the storage room, a big, like, shopping center type thing, and it's just the aisles hold all the items. It would be a little silly, but it would be pretty funny. And I'm not worrying about like friggin' like any sort of thematic or like narrative consistency in this world. Like when it comes to building things. Oh, do these? That home thing exists now. Yeah, we're gonna have to adjust that so I can only see that in the overworld. Edit. No, only visible in the overworld. And then we'll have to make one to the portal from. Okay, let's. Okay, let's do. Oh wait, no, actually we need 3 of these, don't we? This is gonna take a bit because I'm just making the components as I build this, which is not how I should probably be doing it, but I don't care. I'm literally just gonna build this exactly as he does it, as Cup does it. I'm not even gonna lie about that. That's just how I'm doing it. Like I said, I'm gonna try my best to remember to throw, to put a link to the video in there, so that if anyone's curious about how it's made, they can go watch it themselves and make the same chicken cooker and whatever. Because that's where I'm getting it from, anyways. That is where I'm getting this from. And if anyone's wondering why I'm doing this, it's so I can go get some. Oh, should I get it from the nether? I don't really want to get it from the nether though. I'll get it from the mine maybe. There's lots of lava we found. Just around. Let's go get some lava. I don't know why I'm committing to this chicken cooker. I can't even build it in its entirety because I need some stuff that I don't have. I just realized I just slept through the night. Oh, I'm so dumb. We have to wait for nighttime again. Don't let me sleep at night next time. Someone stop me from sleeping next time. Oh my god. We gotta wait for the next night to first, but I just want to kill it. Oh my sleeping habit is dooming me. It's dooming me. Ah, damn it. Is there not lava around here somewhere? I only need one little bit. Oh, here we go. Good enough. I hope I only need one anyways. Where am I? Oh. Woo. All this just to have some chicken to eat instead of bread. Even though I could probably make some more bread, and I will have to, I'm sure. But you know, the chicken will be better. And then also eventually maybe we can trade these chickens for some sheep or something. Or we could always keep the chickens here, I guess. Doesn't really matter. They're kind of fun little pets to have. But they're a little bit annoying as well. Eventually I might even, I'd honestly just swap them for pigs. Pigs would be a pretty good source of food in that little pen there. Yeah. Okay. You know, let's build a stone brick. It looks nicer, and that's what he uses anyways, so. I was just gonna do a cobblestone because I'm lazy, but you know, heck. Let's be generator. I know I have another generator. Alright. Okay. You know, let's be fancy. Why not? You know, actually, I'm gonna build it one back to be in line, because if it comes up one more, then we're good, and if it doesn't, then it is in line with the house. Okay, we need to take this comparator here and place it like that. And then we need a couple of repeaters, apparently. Which, if I'm correct, I actually don't remember how to make a repeater. Oh, yes, okay. So it's just a couple of those. Actually gonna need a couple more, because we're gonna make a couple of these. Redstone components are kind of expensive, actually. I did not realize, because I never use redstone, mostly because I don't understand it. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this, apparently. Don't ask me why, I have no idea. Then they're supposed, okay, now I need the dispenser already, which sucks. Which actually, oh my god, wait, hold on, how, let me see how much further forward. actually have to move this back a few. Have to move this back a couple. I see the size of it now. Yeah, we want it somewhere here, maybe. Yeah, we want it here. Here's exactly where we want it. That. That's how this was before, right? I think so. Okay. We're gonna need some spiders. So let's hope some spiders appear during this rainstorm and not creepers. You know, spiders are what we really want. And then yeah, we'll have this little like chicken machine thing that's gonna make a bunch of food. And it'll be funny. It'll be great. It'll be great. You know, while we're waiting, I actually have a couple other small goals we can actually maybe, or one more goal. Pumpkin and melon. Oh, farm. Technically, it's 2 goals, 1, but I don't care. Pumpkin and melon farms. You go in there. So that's gonna set up our decorate mine. Staircase. So these are going to be our next set of goals here for things. Probably going to focus on the renewable energy for the next stream, most likely. If I can, I'm thinking maybe windmill. Yeah, it's not that expensive. So I'm thinking, unless although the solar. Yeah, solar panel requires some stuff we don't quite have yet. We need to figure out how to get coal dust. Which comes from coal grains, which comes from a centrifuge. However that works. So we'll definitely start with the windmill. Probably. Oh, what about water? What about a water mill? Oh, that's even easier. Okay. We'll look at some windmills and water mills for a little bit of early sustainable energy, I think. A little bit of renewable energy here to get some stuff going. It'll be pretty cool. At least I think. It'll be real cool. And that'll probably be the next stream we do. I don't know when that'll be. And then, yeah, at some point I might, when I start to not want to play this, like, constantly, I might balance it out with something else a little bit. I don't know what yet. I have 3 main ideas. Which, if anyone wants to leave comments on anything, if someone watches this wants to know, I'm thinking I'll either play my current number 1 choice is Baldur's Gate 1. I think would be a lot of fun to play on stream. I've never played it before, but I think it could be fun to go on a little adventure like that together on stream. And a good switch up to this series here. The other idea is I could do I could continue playing Warcraft, but on a new character. Because my other one kind of got replaced with a similar character I was playing in a different server, the guild. So we do that, or okay, don't sleep. We need skeletons. Or I could do Prison Architect, like a mini Prison Architect series, and do that, and we can have fun playing through that as well. Which all three of those are things I really want to do. I just can't decide which one I want to do first. So, oh, there's a spider. Remember, we just need, what, 3 string or something for a bow? Okay, we have 1. So all I want is a dispenser, a singular dispenser. Pretty sure that's literally all I need. And then we can finish building this chicken cooker. I think I have the stuff for everything else pretty much. And we can be on our merry way. Ooh, there's a prime chance right here to. Nope. Oh, damn! I messed up. I got too close to this creeper. Oh wait, there's another chance here. Hold on. Oh, shoot. Oh. Ah. This creeper's blown up everywhere. That one's still alive, and it probably took some damage. So let's see if we can get this skeleton here to kind of follow me and shoot this creeper here. Oh god, there's another skeleton. This isn't going very well for me. I'm getting too distracted. Where is the spiders that I need? I really shouldn't be doing this, actually. I shouldn't be trying to get random music discs and things, but I want to so bad now. Okay, well there's all the string we need. So let's see if we can get this like a freaking music disc or something here. Might be a bit of a dumb idea, though. Yeah, okay. Oh, another spider. Okay. It's fine. Where'd that creeper go? Follow me. Right. You're all, oh god. And you want to shoot me? No? You don't want to shoot me? Yes you do. Oh my god, it shot way over. Yes, yes, perfect. Uh-oh, not good. Damn it. Why can't I get this stupid W 3 hour? Oh, has it been 3 hours already? Oh, yes it has. Oh. Okay, yeah, this isn't working out. We'll have to try and get a record disc another day. I think. Music record, music disc, whatever. On a day when we have more food and stuff, preferably. Okay, I can't believe it's already been 3 hours. I actually ended up making my 3-hour goal. That's kind of crazy. I wasn't 100% sure if I would actually. But hey, here we are. It's pretty cool. I remember correctly, to make a thing, you just need something like this. Yeah. Look at me go. This one stuff. Oh god. Okay. I think we should go try and take that creeper out. Oh, why didn't that kill him? I should have tried to. Oh, he didn't break the bee hunt. Yeah, that's another thing we're gonna have to learn at some point is this forestry, like bee stuff. I think there's probably some cool stuff we can do with the bees. Okay, like, before anything else though, let's finish this freaking chicken cooker here, because we're doing some wacky stuff here to make this thing. Oh, we also need a slab of some sort here, so let's make a couple of slabs. I know we need the dispenser next, so yeah. Nope. Nope. No, no. Yes. Oh my god, this is way too long of a time for a mere chicken cooker. Do we want to make it so we can see the chickens as well? Oh, never mind. Oh, I think, yeah, I think this goes here, and that goes like that, into this chest. One chest will probably be enough, I'd imagine. Yeah, do we, you know what, let's make it so that we can see the, do some glasses so we can see the chickens in here. For fun, why not? That could be funny, right? To see like the chickens in the little machine here. Okay. Sorry, this is so slow. Maybe I should have done this off camera, but I'm kind of streaming everything, so. Yeah, okay, this is where the second one goes. It's on top of here. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. That might be it. I realize I built in a bit of a funny location now. Because I need to put some dirt there. But it's fine. I'm not that worried about it. Yeah. I hope I don't run the blocks. I'm gonna cover that all up. So there's that. And then here is where the lava goes, I guess. It looks like that, I suppose. And it ends up looking kind of like that, which is interesting. That's the chicken machine. That's the chicken machine there. Pretty sure that's about it. Hilariously. Oh, you poor guys. Yeah, I know. You can see. You know what's happening, don't you? You know what's coming. It's okay, guys. It's okay. Truly. Don't even worry about it. So I wonder, yeah, I guess that's the idea here. Is that if I throw a piece of stone in there, will it? If I can get up there somehow. If I throw a piece of stone in there, it should. Appear in the chest. Oh, I've done a thing. I did not mean to do that. I might have actually gotten right. Apparently I've triggered this. Is that, wait, is that, are we gonna hear it all the time now? It's kind of annoying, isn't it? That's a little bit. Is there a way I can turn off? Oh. Do I have to turn off like all voice of speeches? Yeah, do I have to turn off like all blocks to... Okay, that's cool. Maybe I shouldn't have built this right next to the house. Oops, my bad. Silly me. I'm pretty sure that's it though. We're gonna put away all this junk here. And instead we're gonna throw all of these eggs in there and get chickens. And yes, those chickens are also gonna be right next to the house, I'm realizing. I have made a decision of all time in placing this right next to the house. It's probably fine. Probably. Oh, great heavens, what have I done? Well, you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Actually, wait, I still need this stuff. Okay. We're gonna do this to make sure the chickens are in there just fine. And then we're just gonna put tons of chickens in here, I guess. And then they're gonna grow up, and then they'll start laying eggs. And then... Oh. And then those eggs will go and get ejected into that little thing, and the chickens should hopefully, like if I yeah, hopefully some of the, basically the idea is that some of the chickens will get cooked. And the more chickens in here, the better, honestly, I think. That should probably be good. And then I'll throw a torch on there. And one here too, just for good measure. And yeah, I definitely should not have built this right next to the house. But there it is. There's our chicken cooker. And, you know, it's a little annoying, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little annoying. It's really freaking annoying. I'll try to remember to post the link to that video there, so you guys can also make it if it's something you think is really cool. Oh Jesus, why have I done this? I should have built it over here near the chick. You know what I should have done maybe was just replace the freaking. There was enough room here. I probably could have actually replaced this freaking chicken farm with the chicken cooker. Because I don't really need this anymore, do I? I could have replaced this. There's probably enough room here. There would have just been enough room. It would have taken up this slot perfectly. We could have taken that, and we could have put it here. And then we would only have to hear it when we walk by to go to the nether or farming or things. No different than we hear these chickens clucking now. Damn, when did I think of that? Instead I put it right next to the dang house. The only time we don't hear it is if we're on the front porch. Or on this half of the house, apparently. Dang it. That's frustrating. I've done a big dump. I've done a huge dump. Huge dump. Okay, well, Yeah, that's just lovely, isn't it? Anyways, given enough time, this will passively generate. Oh, I guess because of the mod that has some drop feathers, this will also generate feathers, which is also fine, I suppose. But yeah, it should also have them all of their eggs. Their eggs, though, will not end up here. Their eggs will turn into chickens there, and then when they grow up, they'll get cooked, and the chicken should go here. So, you know, that's lovely. That's the whole idea of that there. But yeah, so overall, all in all, I would say that this was a really good, nice, productive session. We crossed a couple things off of our list. We have a nice bridge over here now. We have a bit more plans to be able to expand if and or when we start to run out of area. So that's pretty cool. So this here is probably going to become another little bit of a focal point here, heading towards the living areas and more of the tech place and the mine and the extended lands here. It's going to become a busy intersection. We're probably going to be around here a lot, so we'll definitely want this place to be nice. Maybe we'll put something in here, a little, some sort of useful building in here. I could put the freaking chicken in here too. Anyways, yeah, we need to get some more coal for the quarry, so we have to do a little bit of mining next session to get some stuff. And all that goodness. Yeah, we also got our rubber tree farm set up, and we got this another portal here, and of course our lovely chicken cooker. Oh boy. Okay. Well, anyhow, for now, I think, make sure I didn't leave anything in these. I did. For now, I think that will do. I hope you all enjoyed. I had a lot of fun. I had a really good time here. We have some really cool stuff to do next time. Some different farms we can build maybe. But more than likely, anything will be with the renewable energy. We're going to figure out some wind turbines and maybe some water stuff. Yeah, some wind and water mills. I get some energy going and play with more machines and stuff and maybe make it so that we can take all our ores we have just piled up and just dump it in in like the macerator and just have it, you know, just do all the stuff, which would be really cool. And then we could just kind of like, and then we can have it macerating stuff all the time without burning coal, and just leave it in the background would be great. And then stuff like that. And same with rubber wood, where we could leave it in the chest and just have it extracting all the time as we need it, and just have tons of rubber saved on rubber and ore dusts and stuff. And that is gonna be big for us, for sure. That'll be really big for us, because then we'll just have a steady supply of all that stuff. It'll be great. But for now, we're going to call it here. Thank you all again so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed and had a great time. And I'll definitely be back. I'll be doing another one of these for sure. I'm really excited to just keep going more and more into this. It's a lot of fun. I'm having a great time with this. But anyways, so for now, yeah, thank you one last time. Really, I mean it. So all the support's appreciated. Any little bit just is awesome to me. Just a like here and there, you know, comments, just views. People just coming and just knowing that people enjoy this stuff is awesome to me. So, yeah. Anyhow, I'm gonna go now. I will catch you guys all in the next one. Bye-bye.